Hey, good morning, y'all. I hope y'all doing well. This is Tonetta, your social worker coach, bringing you the day number 18 change challenge. And as you see in the description, it says I had haters. And the inspiration for this video actually came from a short conversation that I had with not had because I didn't really feed into the conversation, but just come from a short experience or small experience I had yesterday. But I just want to make sure that y'all know that whenever you're changing anything about yourself, and I know that whenever I change anything about myself, or especially when it came to the internal things, the things that, of course, like the way I behaved or the way that I said stuff or the way that I respected things, myself included, my boundaries, my self-respect, my character, my integrity, my loyalty, all those types of things. When I started changing things, I guess for me, making those things better, I guess, or changing those things to, of course, to more benefit me than everybody else. I guess I put it that way. Cause back in the day, y'all may not know, but I was a yes girl, yes to everything, yes this, yes that, trying to, of course, keep people around, that kind of thing, out of fear that I was going to lose that person's love or friendship or whatever it was. Nowadays, I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. If you want to leave, go ahead and go. I can care less now. But like I said, definitely, because I know I'm going to be okay. But like I said, definitely I had to get to that point. I'm saying all this for a reason, y'all. But like I said, I definitely had to get to this point. And like I said, with the changes that I've made throughout the years, of course, I've had folks saying different things or send me messages, sending texts saying different things or saying different things on my posts and that kind of thing. And like I said, that's where this whole entire video came from this morning. That's the inspiration, actually. I put it that way. Just to let you know, because I know that there's going to be haters, no matter whether you know them or not. There's going to be folks, of course, maybe your family, your friend circle, who are not used to the person that you're becoming, who is used to the person that you used to be, the person they used to call the yes girl or the slut or the playboy or the person who had no respect for themselves or the person who went along with everything or the person that always told them yes and did whatever they asked. Like I said, they're not used to that person that you're becoming. You're able to say no and that you're not sleeping around no more. You're not doing all the things that they knew that you were doing back in the day. And like I said, that is a problem for some people. Just know that it's a problem for some people. Like I said, definitely I had some, not everybody at all, but there was a few that had some issues with that. When I was starting to change and starting to go through my process of healing some things within, lessening my triggers and all those types of things, trying to forgive not just the people I didn't tell anybody I was forgiving anybody, but like I said, I had to forgive folks for myself. And like I said, once I start going through those things and trying to increase my love within and love for other people and stuff like that, like I said, yes, I started changing my character, my integrity, my level of respect, my ability to I guess, to start saying no and be okay with that and lose those people who couldn't be okay with that no. And like I said, I had to do a lot of things, like I said, in order to get to this point. But like I said, I had to do those things for me to make sure that I'm comfortable with the person that I'm becoming and the person that I want to be. I guess I put it that way as well, regardless as to whether anybody else was okay with it or not. Like I said, there's folks that's going to be, I'm letting you know, in your family circle, your friend circle possibly, or your employment circle where you're working, or if you have a business with somebody, you're running your own business, or are you even online posting stuff about your progress and that kind of thing, or what's on your mind, or a lesson that you've learned, that kind of thing. Like I said, you're going to have haters. Unfortunately, that is the case. It's not going to be every single body that you know. No, it's not. It may be like a handful of folks. But just know that for me, I had to get to a point where I was okay with those haters coming into my life and saying what they were saying and me not being affected by it. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, I had to grow to that point. That's why I was giving you the story about the changes the changes I had made, the people I ran into, and the people that left my life, and what I used to be before, and that kind of thing. Like I said, I definitely had to become comfortable with folks letting me know that they didn't agree with what I said or did, or the post that I made, or something, I don't know, the change that I had made, or I'm different, or whatever it is. I had to start being okay with that, because that's been my story a lot of my life, actually. I was made fun of at school and bullied for talking white and doing all this stuff and acting like a white person and just doing all this stuff. And like I said, I was trying to figure out who I was, I guess I put it that way, and become myself and that kind of thing, and figure out what kind of life I wanted to live, figure out, of course, for one, it wasn't that I was talking white. I was trying to enunciate all my words, because I stuttered really bad, which sometimes I still do in my videos. But I stuttered really bad. Some folks cannot, of course, understand me. I don't know what you said. You talk too fast. What was this? I stumbled over all the words. I couldn't get no words out. That's probably the reason why I was talking with enunciated words, because I was trying to get those words out. But like I said, they had no idea what I was going through. Well, I guess they didn't know that part, that I did stutter and had a speech impediment that they made fun of. But like I said, still, I had to learn that regardless of all the changes that I've made, the changes that I wanted to make, and the changes I'm still making, that I had to be okay, and I have to be okay with folks saying that that's not right, or I shouldn't be doing this, or who am I trying to do, or why am I trying to outdo them, make them feel bad, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I've been told that as well. And like I said, I had to be okay with people saying that to me. And like I said, I know that there's going to be more haters like there was yesterday, which is okay. Like I said, definitely, I have to be okay with that. And like I said, I know nowadays, I'm 46 years old, be 47 in September. I don't have the time to worry about what everybody else's response is going to be to whatever I post, or whatever I say, to whatever I do, or that kind of thing at all. I know, like I said, I am not for everybody at all, which I know that. And you're not going to be for everybody as well. Just know that too. And like I said, I know some people are so, and I used to be, oh my God, I don't want to lose this friendship, or I don't want to say the wrong thing to upset these people. I had to get to a point where if this is what's on my mind, if this is what I want to say, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It may not be to that. Of course, I know I had to stop telling people certain things. Granted, I know that. But like I said, I still have stuff in my mind that I want to say. I'm still going to say it in a broader sense, I guess I put it that way. Because I know some people's feelings get hurt so quickly nowadays. It seems like people have no backbone nowadays. People are so easily offended nowadays. People are so wanting to be politically correct nowadays. It just sickens me that it has really gotten to this point. And like I said, I know a lot of folks want to counsel you and do all this stuff just because you disagree with something that they said, or just because you're not on the bandwagon with how they feel, or this kind of thing. I'm not that kind of person. I don't care if you're on my bandwagon at all. But like I said, I know I'm not for everybody. And I'm not going to force somebody to be on my bandwagon and to be in my circle and this kind of thing if I'm not for you. Or if the things that I post, or things that I say, or things that I do is not for you. I know everybody cannot take the person that I am. Trust me, I know that. Folks have walked into my life. I haven't talked to them in years because of that. I know that. And like I said, definitely, I had to get to this point, though. And like and that's the point of this change challenge, day number 18. That's what I'm telling you today. Like I said, when you start changing for the better, I'm not trying to scare you off, that kind of thing at all, from changing. But just know that some people are not going to agree with the changes that you're making. Even if it's your spouse, even if it's your kids, some folks across the board may not even agree with what you're doing. But you have to be okay within yourself, be confident within yourself, and trust that you know what you're wanting to become and what you want to do with your life. The folks that disagree with things that I've done, or with things that I've said, or the posts that I've made, or whatever it was, yes, while they may disagree, I'm fine with that. Actually, which I tell everybody that I definitely respect what you say, that kind of thing. Thank you for leaving your comment here, and definitely speak your mind. I always welcome folks to, of course, speak their mind. Especially when it comes to me, anything that I'm doing, something that I'm saying, definitely speak your mind. But that does not mean that I'm going to follow what you said. I have enough trust and belief and faith in myself that I know what I'm talking about, and I know how I want to live my life, and I know how I want to, to move forward in my life as well. But like I said, I know this took a lot of growth to get to this point, and I know everybody's not at this point yet. But like I said, you'll get there as long as you keep, like I said, doing your work, trusting yourself in the things that you're doing, regardless as to what these folks out here are talking about you. Like I said, I've been gossiped at work about in the past, made fun of at work as an adult, actually. I'm just like, okay, what is wrong? But I know people are going to be who they are. That's okay. I'm going to be who I am as well. And like I said, I cannot stop that. And like I said, definitely I will listen to any criticism, constructively or not. I will definitely listen to it. But like I said, if I don't feel that 100% that it's for me, you may have an observation of me that I don't even agree with. That's fine. I'm not even going to take it. But if it's something that you're telling me that I'm doing to you, or that how I'm making you feel, or that kind of thing, yes, I will definitely take a look at that. But like I said, if I wholeheartedly believe something, or stand on my position, or values, or beliefs, that kind of thing, I'm not going to go back and change because it hurt somebody's feelings, or because somebody doesn't agree with it, or because somebody was triggered, or because somebody didn't like what I said, or I shouldn't have said that, and I should agree with their viewpoint instead. That's not how life works. We all have to respectfully agree to disagree with everything that goes on, even when it comes to change. And like I said, when you start going through these changes, you're going to have to start thinking about these things as well. It's okay if somebody does not like what you're doing. I had to get to that point. It's okay for that. I'm fine with you not liking what I'm doing. And it does not mean that I'm going to change what I'm doing because you don't like it. And like I said, definitely, like I said, with this change challenge, I know this is going kind of veering off a little bit about change. Well, it's talking about change, but I just want to make sure that when you're, of course, thinking about trying to change and doing your work and that kind of thing, always make sure, like I said, in one of the other change challenge day videos, make sure that you're doing this change for you. And don't do it for anybody else, your kids, your family, your friends, your coworkers, or because somebody thought you should be this way, you should act this way, and you're like, oh my God, maybe I should keep this person in my life, so I'm gonna do what they said. Do that stuff for you. Do everything, every change that you're doing, do it for you. I cannot stress that enough. I had to get to a point where I had to do everything for me. Yes, folks are, like I said, are not going to agree, but you have to get to a point, and I had to get to a point. Like I said, that's why I was telling you about my experiences and part of my story and that kind of thing. I had to get to a point where I'm okay with somebody disagreeing with me. I might get defensive and, oh, I'm going to get them and all upset and all this kind of stuff anymore. I can care less. If you disagree, that is fine. I love that you disagree. Tell me why. We can have a conversation about it. I even tried to talk to some racists back in the day. They didn't even want to talk. That's fine too. I just want to know why you didn't even like me. If you want to sit up here and do all these things, let me know what's going on. Please speak your mind. I always welcome that. I welcome that from everybody. Some folks may not want to hear why you disagree with them or what you don't like about them, that kind of thing. I always welcome that. And I always have, even though sometimes I got defensive, upset, that kind of thing. I always have welcomed that. I always welcome the opinions and the values of others. And the opinions of others. Even though I may not pick it up and do what they said, that's fine. My personality, I've never just did whatever anybody has told me to do, actually. And that's been since I was a kid. I've always had a very hard head. I'm trying to learn to be more coachable, to follow some of that stuff. Yes, over the years I had to learn that in order to learn how to grow and to, of course, create businesses and buy courses and listen to these coaches. Yes, I had to learn to, of course, to listen in order to be more coachable, I guess, as a person, and to be more influenced by somebody who knew more information and education than I did, and who knew more about life and business than I did. So yes, I had to listen to that. But if I didn't agree with those things, I did, of course, did not even pay attention to it. It went in one ear, right out the other. And like I'm telling you, the same thing, I'm sure somebody else may have told you in the past, that kind of thing too. It's okay if somebody does not agree with the changes that you're making. That's the main thing about this video today. You're going to have haters, so it's okay to have those haters. Just know that you're doing something right. That's how I look at it. You're doing something right and somebody doesn't agree, that's fine. You must have triggered them in some kind of way, that's fine. Life is supposed to trigger you to help you change anyway. And to help you heal, if that's what you want to do with your life at that point of triggering, I guess I put it that way. So like I said, definitely I want to bring y'all this video, day number 18. Like I said, I know it's kind of heavy, kind of deep. But like I said, I want to share some more of my story, some more of my lessons to let you know some of the things that you may face as you go along with your change challenge and this journey. So like I said, definitely, if you need help with these type of things and you're not able to, of course, teach yourself to be okay with somebody not agreeing with you, or teach yourself that you can still change and be okay with folks leaving your life and that kind of thing. Make sure that you reach out to your girl. That's what I'm here for, as a social worker coach. Yes, I'm a social worker as of this month, 24 years in the field, I guess I put it that way. And of course, as a certified life coach for about 4 or 5 years now, or 3 years. I don't know how many years it's been, a few years now. But like I said, definitely this is something that I've always done in the social work field. Being a social worker, the exact same thing I'm talking to y'all about now. This is the exact similar kind of things I've talked to my clients about in the past over these last 24 years. So coaching has always been in me, just in case y'all are wondering. And I've talked to family about these kind of things as well, all the time, actually. And like I said, if you need somebody to, I guess, to bounce stuff off on, somebody that can hold you accountable, somebody that can, of course, coach you down the line to, of course, get you to a point where you can be okay with somebody disagreeing with you or not liking what you said, and you still be able to move forward. Like I said, contact your girl for one-on-one coaching. I'm definitely here for that. Let me know what you need and how I can help you. So with that, like I said, I'm going to get my butt off here. If you need anything from me, like I said, I'll put the link in the description that you can, of course, contact me for one-on-one coaching, or if you want to download the free workshop and the free workshop, the power of journaling, which comes along with the 100 free journal writing prompts. Go ahead and pick that up today. Or I have a free ebook as well. Any of the things that I have on that link in that link in the description, go ahead and pick it up. And if anything is in there that can help you, even when it comes to relationships, I have that in there as well that can help you. Like I said, go ahead and check it out and see what's available. Like, if you want to just DM me as well. We can just talk over the messenger. It's fine too. But like I said, don't sit there and suffer in silence, knowing that you want to, of course, change your life, but you're so scared to, because you're scared of what others are going to say about you, or what others are going to think, or how others are going to feel, or the haters, or what the haters are going to say about you. If you want to change your life, there's no reason why you can't. And if you need their help in changing, like I said, contact a girl and let me know how I can help you. I'm definitely in your corner. I want to see your change and your transformation happen. So like I said, with that, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Again, this is Tonetta, your social worker coach. And of course, this is day number 18 of the Change Challenge, talking about haters are going to hate y'all. There's always going to be haters in your change process. So take care of y'all and have a great one.